Back in elementary school when I was still playing Pokemon Yellow, my brothers and I used to run down to the local dollar store and pick up some candy bars. Explode bars to be exact. We took those candy bars, we bought them in bulk. We spent about 20 bucks for 20 bars and we'd go around the neighborhood and sell them door to door. Middle school comes, they got a program. You sell enough cookie dough for our cause and you get a prize. What was that prize exactly? I don't remember. But we ended up spending every day that week selling all the cookie dough that we could and filling up our stomach with the ones that didn't sell. And then high school comes, I find a local liquidation distribution center that's selling knives in bulk on the cheap. Ain't nobody ever heard of no cool looking buck knives or butterfly knives down in my high school. No, I was the only one that all of a sudden had some. Next thing you know, I'm buying them for my friends and other kids are wanting them as well and making a profit per knife. Eventually, the superiors at the school caught on and the cops were called and I was kicked out of school for a year suspended. Which began my journey into the criminal lifestyle for longer than anyone could ever wish for. But that's besides the point. I'm not going to talk about that right now. What I've learned through all of this in my whole entire life is the value of $1 and how far you can stretch that bad boy. And I stretched it pretty far throughout the course of my adventure. But even more astounding is what we have done this season on the $10,000 video game collection, bringing a $0 bill, nothing in our pockets besides some lint, all the way currently up to $2,700 plus worth of video games and systems, banging systems and titles in our collection today. If you can find yourself a free item up on Facebook Marketplace, well then I'll tell you what, good sir, you got the opportunity to build a $10,000 video game collection. No excuses, guys. Currently we have $15 in our budget right now. Episode, I believe, 7 here. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Last episode's PS5 trade was a little poopy. We only ended up adding $150 worth of value on the shelves, and let me tell you about the sales we got from that lot. PS3 Slim actually had kind of a wonky disk drive, ended up selling to a viewer of the channel surprisingly for 60 bucks. He paid for shipping. That PS2 Slim sold for 50 bucks. I had to pay $12 in shipping. That kind of sucked, and $7 in fees. Big old OG Xbox worked like a charm. I ended up playing Burnout Takedown on that like a madman. Super fun game. Highly recommend that, baby. It sold for 50 bucks. They paid for shipping, luckily. $7 in fees. 2 PS1s were in this lot. I tested both of them. Both of them worked like a beauty. $50 each, paid shipping, $7 in fees on each of them. We got a bunch of PS4 games in the last lot. It was a pretty random thing to see in there. I sold them all as a lot on eBay for 48 bucks. The buyer paid shipping and $6 in fees on that one. And finally, we were able to upgrade our yellow Nintendo Entertainment System for a more brighter one that was found in this last collection. The yellow one was pulled from the shelf and it ended up selling for 50 bucks. I tossed in 2 games, $7 in fees. The buyer paid shipping, baby. Bringing the total in our budget today to a whopping 312 smackaroos. You know what we haven't done on this channel in quite a while? Well, that's an OLED Switch trade. We've already done one in this series so far. I think it's about time we do another. I'm thinking I can get one for less than $250 on Facebook Marketplace. What do you think? I guess we'll see. The $10,000 video game collection continues, hopefully with another trade. Goodwill's a bust. It's such a hit and miss. You never know what you're gonna find, but currently I am in no need of dog diapers. My dog is currently potty trained. Luca is a good boy. Now let me tell you this, the actual reason I'm leaving Goodwill right now is because I scoured Facebook Marketplace. This bad boy popped up in front of me and I was like, okay, that's a little expensive. You got people out here asking full retail price for pre-owned OLED Switches. Like, come on, man. When I shot my shot, always shoot your shot when you can shoot your shot. I shot my shot, I said I'll give you $250 for it. What do you think of that? My man said, hey, I just need to get rid of it. So come on down. If you could pick it up, you got it for $250. And I'm like, cha-ching! The post is live. Trading an OLED Switch for collections of old video games, specifying exactly what I am interested in. Not interested in Xbox 360. I don't know how many times I have to tell you I'm not interested in your broken Nintendo Wii with 3 games or your Xbox 360 with 1 controller, no hard drive, and the cords are broken and ripped. It's part of the job. I get it. It's a little frustrating, that's all. Guys, let's pick up this OLED Switch. Okay, you don't mind if I check it out quick? Count that out. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to check it out. Okay. Yeah, screen looks great. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. How does she look in the collection, my friends? Still angry at these little dome lights right here. They just don't do it justice. This little one's dimming. This one I just turned on a second ago. This one doesn't even work. It's motion detector. Why aren't you working? I do like these neon strips right here. In fact, I like them so much that I went ahead and went to Walmart and I spent 10 more bucks on 2 more packs of them. So I'll be installing these ones tonight before the trade of what? Trade, yeah, there's a trade. When I say trade, I mean trade. This didn't stay on the shelf for long. No, it didn't. It is going out today. Guys, this lot is insane. It's crazy. It is by far the best one we've had this season. If he doesn't show up to this deal, I'm gonna be severely disappointed and sad. Hurt. Broken. I don't see why he wouldn't show up, so maybe if I'm late, we better get going. Hey, I'm just gonna bring it over here. And you can try this out, turn it on. I'll take a look through there, make sure it's all there.
Absolutely. I'm glad it came with the box. That's awesome.
Yeah, of course.
So these are the empty, I believe.
Oh, okay, these are the ones you just tossed in because they're empty.
I'll go through it with you.
That one's not the empty one. This one is.
This is an old, it's in amazing condition.
Taboo. I've never heard of that game.
Neither have I.
Oh, really? You just saw it in your lot?
Yeah,
and
it was
like,
just, yeah.
Cool.
Grab that. Let's see, where's another? I think these are the empties.
Okay.
The empties with the manuals though, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
That one, maybe not the manual. So this is an empty. All Sega games are here. There's more underneath all the cordage down there.
Okay.
The 32X, I think that plugs into the Genesis itself and allows you to play the higher performance games, I guess. Some PlayStation games here. You can go through. I've got all lunch, so you can.
Yeah. And you can pop that on.
Absolutely. I really appreciate this, man. This
no,
awesome.
same. This is an awesome lot of old school stuff. I'm super excited to go through it all and test it, clean it.
I know 100% certainty that works. I've never been able to test the Nomad here. I don't know.
Oh, because it needs a cord, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes. But all the games in there, there's a ton of them.
Okay.
I don't know which one. Let's see. Turn this guy on. Here we go. Here.
Yep, and if you want to, because you're gonna need to do this. Have you ever had a Switch before?
Oh no, I haven't actually.
Okay, yeah.
Family's really been wanting one, and that's why I'm excited.
So this is the one that hooks up to the TV, but pop those on and then.
So it should be. Yeah, I just got some games lined up that. This all works. Those are solid sticks.
Yeah. It's a mint condition one for sure.
For 100%, man. Set up the internet later on, but heck yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It all works. I got some games I gotta go pick up from Target.
What game do you plan on playing?
I've got several of them. I got Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. I got Legend of Zelda.
Breath of the Wild.
I do not. I got Tears of the Kingdom though.
Okay.
I know it's a sequel.
Yep.
But
I played them both. Yeah, I definitely suggest doing Breath of the Wild first.
Breath of the Wild first.
I mean, they're both excellent, extremely excellent games.
I might go ahead and just grab that one while I'm there.
I would, yeah.
Just to complete the collection.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Well, if you're happy, I'm happy.
I'm happy, yeah, of course. Thank you again.
Yes,
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Pinch my ass and call me Nancy. Buckle up, because y'all about to get nuts. Look at this beautiful lot of Sega masterpieces. In this case right here alone, in this beautiful Nomad case is a Sega Nomad with every Sonic game. I apologize for being a little rough. I'm excited. I'm sorry. Wait till you see this lot, my friends. By far and large, the best trade we've had in this series, no doubt. Hey, who are you? I'm you. What? Oh! How did I get in here? There's two of us. We have arrived back at the headquarters with one of my favorite all-time trades, Bingo Bongo. Seriously, we paid $250 for that OLED Switch. A little bit on the high end there, but for this trade, it was worth it. Super excited to go through this bad boy. I mean, right off the bat, I'm seeing a Sega Saturn console. We've scooped this bad boy up 3 times now on the channel. Here's one of them that we kept inside of the collection, and we still have one that hasn't been working because we don't have the cord. Don't know what it is about the Sega Saturn, but every time I do find a cord, it doesn't fit. So if you know how to work that, comment down below. So right off the bat, we got something going into the cash fund. What else is in this banger? I can't wait to go through this little thing right here. Oh, I thought this was a Sega Nomad in here. No, it's a Game Gear. I'm not disappointed at all. Don't get me wrong. Although I did want to see a Nomad up on this shelf. We'll keep the Game Gear this time. I know we didn't see one in the last series. And wait until you see what's inside of this bundle right here. I mean, right off the bat, I'm seeing the manuals right in the case. Guys, stay tuned to see what's in there. This guy was sick. Super nice human being. He was super happy to get the OLED Switch, and I am forever grateful for this little bit of a collection right here. PlayStation 1 game, Sega Genesis, a 32X console attachment right here. That's banging. 150 bucks easily. We'll keep that. We'll attach it to our Genesis. Now, before you get your panties in a wad, look at that. Sonic CD. No, it's not what you think. You might have already seen it in the GoPro. It's discless. No disc. Manual only, which is still worth a little bit of cash, of course. We're not going to be able to keep this bad boy. It's going into the bank fund. I think this has a little bit of value to it still, even though it is just the case in the manual. These, on the other hand, are some Sega Saturn games that have the disc with them. Sonic 3D Blast. Gex is in the lot. Doom for the Sega Saturn. Big banger right here. High cash value. Disc is in there in beautiful shape, as with most Sega Saturn games I find. The cases, on the other hand, are never really. We also have the manual. This one's going to be displayed proudly up on the shelf next to the Sega Saturn. We're going to have a beautiful looking collection after this one. Mortal Kombat Trilogy is in the lot. Sega Saturn banger right here. Guys, this is just frickin' insane. But if you open it, yeah, there is no manual, just a piece of the manual, the front part, at least. Hardcore Sun Faded as well, but guys, Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the Sega Saturn, are you kidding me? I know the Pickin' Preacher right now is watching this, admiring it, looking to see if he can add some of these bad boy grails into his Sega Saturn collection. If you guys haven't discovered his channel yet, go ahead and follow him. He's looking to build the Sega Saturn collection of his dreams. Go down to one of his videos, comment down below. Kody says, hey. Moving on, I'm seeing a sealed looking, okay, that's just a loose Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase for the PS1. Might as well move on and check out some of these PlayStation 1 games that will definitely be added to our collection. I'm thinking this shelf right here. We got the PlayStation 3, we got the PlayStation 2, we need some PS1. Crash Bandicoot Warped, I'm pretty sure this one he showed me. Yep, no disc in this one. There's few cases in here. That was a little bit disappointing to see. I'm seeing issue 55 of the Volume magazine right there. That's a little bit of a dud. Still kind of cool to see. I'm digging all the stuff I have here, no doubt. Going through the big stack of PlayStation 1 games, I'm seeing Crash 2. Does this one have a disc? I'm pretty sure neither of the Crashes had the discs. Yep, no disc on that one. A little disappointing. How about this Crash Bandicoot? We gotta have one. No, okay, I didn't think it was gonna be this many discless cases. I'm still happy, don't worry. Croc Legend of Gabo, Spyro the Dragon. I assume this one's in there. I'm pretty sure those were the only ones that didn't have cases. Yeah, this one's in there. You'll be displaying the Spyros, that's for sure. Spyro Ripto's Rage. I played Spyro as a kid. I didn't play this one specifically. They're still sick games. Another copy of Croc. I guess we got two of them here. Crash Bandicoot again with that hollow lenticular cover, and it's in there, baby. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro games are the kings. Croc 2's in the lot. $35 price tag on that bad boy. Is it worth a lot? I'm not sure. Tomb Raider 3 with the beautiful Lara Croft. This was a solid game when I was a youngin'. Tomb Raider 2! And Crash Bash is in the lot. I gotta make sure this disc is in there. Yes, guys, these are solid games for any PlayStation collection. You gotta agree. Comment down below if you've played any of these games. I'm assuming all of y'all have. Quick aside right here, guys, if I could ask you to do one thing, just for me, just for a contest I'm trying to do, and that's this right here. Can you guys subscribe, please? We're trying to beat the NFL in subscribers. They're currently at 12 million, so we're getting close. Continuing the lot, he tossed in this game right here, which is an awesome little freebie that I didn't know about. Taboo the Sixth Sense. Taboo the Sixth Sense is a game I have frankly never heard of. That's for dang sure. But we got the cartridges in there. We got the manual. This is kind of cool. It's definitely something I'm going to want to display. Because we don't have any complete box NES games. But there's definitely some Sega ones in here. Don't see that one. That one's sick right there. Okay, that's all of it for the PlayStation 1 games. We're moving on to Sega. What do you guys think of the strip lights, by the way? I personally love them. I think they add some character to this collection. Not these dome lights. I can't... No. Sega games right here. Let's pull up the first stack. I'm seeing a lot of loose games, of course. Mortal Kombat 2, Sonic 3D Blast. Booger Man. This would have probably been my favorite game as a kid. I was a nose picker, snot-nosed brat. Vector Man 2. Y-Star. Now, is this one a banger? I'm not sure. Probably. Well, 70 bucks. Whoa. Big bolo on this one right here. Just looked it up. We're tossing 50 cash for a Y-Star game. Are you kidding? Definitely one of the hitters in the lot. That's for sure. We got RoboCop Terminator. That one's got gotta be valuable. And finally, a 32X game, Kolibri. When my man sent me photos of the collection, initially I saw this game in there and I just about had an accident. I was about to run back over to the Goodwill and grab those diapers because I think I might have needed them. Kolibri is $100 insane game. We're talking bills, baby. Big bolo on this one as well. We're not even done yet. We're just scratching the surface. More in here. We got Dr. Robotnik. Mean Bean Machine, that's a hitter right there. What else we got? Not massive, but still $25. Yeah. A blank game right here. I'm definitely gonna have to test that out. We're gonna have to pop that baby in and see what this game is. This is a mystery. Could be a grail, who knows? We got Doom for the 32X. Now, initially when I got this game for the first time, I thought it was a huge bolo. Still, when do you come across 32X games? Yeah, that's right, never. So it's still a gem to see. Sonic and Knuckles for the Genesis. This is a big one. Easy $30 really quickly. Star Wars 32X. Also really cool to see. We got multiple 32X games right here going into the collection. Yes. NBA Jam for the Genesis complete in box. I gotta love seeing these complete in box games. This collection is proven a beautiful one. Decap Attack. This is actually like a 30. Man. Okay, I do remember him saying a few of these cases didn't have the game, but this is turning into quite a bit. I'm hoping I didn't get scammed here. Just gonna have to recheck. Wow. Where's the other one? Dolphin. Ugh. It's in there. Sonic 3 the Hedgehog, is it in there? It better be in there because I do want this in the collection. Yes, sir. Another loose game, Shinobi 3. Thinking about this, the NBA Jam kind of hurts. I actually liked that game when I was a kid, although I didn't think I played it on the Sega Genesis. I wasn't a Genesis genie. A couple more loose games right here. Any bangers? Let's see. Predator 2. Ghostbusters. I thought this one was worth a lot more. I'm pretty sure it's only like a $15, $20 game. And Vector Man, the first one. So we got Vector Man 1 and 2. A dinosaur game. Yep, Jurassic Park, nothing crazy there. And finally, Sonic Knuckles Chaotix. Knuckles Chaotix, I apologize. Guys. Sonic Knuckles Knuckles Chaotix was in the pictures and I was like, oh my gosh. Deal. Shoot me an address, let's meet up right now. What was in the photo was a complete in box Knuckles Chaotix. I saw this in the lot and right next to it was this right here. Now what does that mean? Oh yeah, he took the cartridge out, put it next to the box to prove that the cartridge was included. So I'm like, that's sick. What I realized was that there is actually a loose copy of the game and one inside of the case. Are you kidding me? I was absolutely ecstatic. So if you look closely, we got 2 copies of Knuckles Chaotix. One of them is going for sale in the eBay store, gonna make us all of our money back plus more. Well, maybe not just this game, but it's definitely gonna make a dent, and one's going straight into the collection, the complete in box one, that's for sure. Breathing so loud, I blew a little bug. Our first bug of the day. Guys, what do you think of that? Comment down below if you are absolutely excited to see something like that. Sonic Knuckles Chaotix, you know that's the banger of this lot, hands down, no competition. Or maybe there is one in this bug. Guys, you're gonna love this. Guy was a huge Sonic fan, that's for dang sure. Look at this right here. Now, I saw this in the lot. Okay, just a cord, but hey, the 32X cords, those are definitely gonna come in handy. And we got a aftermarket controller for the Sega Saturn. Pretty cool looking though. Now, the box itself is a little damaged actually, with a little bit of tape on the bottom, and if you look on inside, there's no manual and it's a little ripped up. Still sick to see. Be right back. So I just traded out an Xbox Series X. This isn't part of the $10,000 video game collection series. No, it isn't. I just ran out, traded an Xbox Series X for a couple guitars. Check them out, just really quick. Guys, you can trade those Xbox Series X's for anything. Just post your ad up on Facebook Marketplace and specify in the description exactly what you want. First off, we got an Alvarez acoustic parlor style acoustic guitar. Not too bad, worth around 150 bucks. Now check this bad boy out right here. Yo! Tell me that boy ain't beautiful right there. It's a BC Rich Platinum Series Warlock. My older brother used to have one of these bad boys, and I've always been interested in at least obtaining one of them. Even if you don't play guitar, tell me that boy right there just doesn't look badass, man. Had to mention that, guys. We're always up in here doing trades at Kody with a K. Anyways, I actually tallied up the value of the collection so far, and you're gonna be like, whoa. So far, we still got this case right here. All this stuff's going into the cash pile right there. We still don't know what that game is. Guys, so far, this bundle of stuff right here is valued over 1,500 bucks. What? All of this will be going into the collection too. We're finally going to be adding some significant value into this bad boy. You and I both know 100% hands down that I'm going to need another shelf in here. This isn't going to hold it, no doubt. Current value of the collection is around $27.50 if I believe. Guys, the last video, the PS5 trade, I want to comment on this again. That was a bad PS5 trade. It was only worth, I think, like 550 bucks. So we just about past breaking even. Watch that video again. I was excited. It's a lesson in what you do get sometimes. We only added $150 into the collection in that video, by the way. We're adding over $1,500. Who knows what's in the Sega Game Gear case? That's also going into the collection. Let's check it out already. Beautiful Sega Game Gear case. Original OEM branded right there. Of course, you already saw what's in there. A bunch of manuals, which is sick to see. Backside, there is a zipper pocket. I don't know what's in here. I haven't checked this yet. Let's see. There's nothing. Zip that up. What's in the real case? Oh, yes! It's a Sega Nomad! I knew it was a Sega Nomad. Why did I think it was a Game Gear? Probably because it says Game Gear right there. Sega Nomad with the $70 price tag. Screen looks super scratched up. That's super unfortunately. I gotta test this thing out, see if it works. How do you even open up the battery slot? I've never used one of these bad boys. Okay, turns out it needs a battery pack if you want to use batteries. Otherwise, it takes a power source, and I actually don't have the power source. It wasn't included, unfortunately. I did look it up online, and it turns out that you can use a Genesis 2 power supply. So we're gonna try this and see if it works. Okay, definitely a backlit screen on this bad boy. Scratched up, wow. Okay, I mean, obviously you need to put a game in. What am I thinking here? Let's try out a game here. One of the hitters, let's go with Hetty right here. I know it doesn't work with the 32X, I also read that. Let's put that in and see if she powers on. No. Now I'm guessing this baby hasn't been powered on in who knows how long. Okay, so I'm a little hopeless on this, guys. Ooh, that's nasty. See, what I like to do is get a nice little lob of it on there and then stick it right into the system to clean the pins just a little bit, you know? How's she working? Does she work yet? Oh, we got something. Okay, the speakers are blown. Classic Sega handheld, right? Oh, I'm getting a little sound. Oh, dang, this is kind of sick. You can play straight up cartridges on the go. This must have been a game changer back in the day, am I right? Guys, how sick is that? A Sega Nomad working, and you can actually use a Sega model MK2103 Class 2 power supply for it. This is for the Sega Genesis, guys. You can use that for Nomads. If you didn't know, now you know. So far, so good. We tested it out and it works. We got a Sega Nomad going up on the shelf today. What y'all been waiting for? We got a bunch of games. Now, these are all Game Gear games. They're not gonna go in this bad boy, unfortunately. So where's the Game Gear? But I'm okay. Those things aren't worth too much cash anyways. We got Sonic Spinball for the Game Gear. Another copy of Echo the Dolphin. Looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. Is that a European? I'm not sure. Tails Adventure. 65 bucks this guy paid for it at one point. How much is it worth now? 75 bucks. What? That's insane. Sonic 3D Blast. No, Sonic Blast. I guess there's two blasts. This one's 3D Blast. We got 3D Blast right there and Sonic Blast. Look kind of similar, but I guess it's not so 3D when it's on the Game Gear. Guys, we got Sonic 2, Sonic Triple Trouble, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Labyrinth. Probably a fun puzzle game right there. Sonic Drift. I wonder if this one's expensive. 25 bucks. Not bad. Finally, last game in the lot, Batman Returns for the Game Gear. Isn't this insane right here? This little lot right here. We got the Game Gear case, a Sega Nomad, and what? I assume this is every single Sonic game for the Game Gear right here, right? My man was a fan of the Sonic franchise. Guys, how do you feel about that? Is this not just absolutely sick? With this lot right here, it's easily adding a couple $100, pushing the whole value of this collection right here at 1,700 bucks. I will say it competes with the trade that we got for the Xbox Series S, where we got Def Jam Fight for New York, all of these PlayStation 2 bangers right here. That one was an awesome mystery, crazy haul. No PlayStation 2 games going in this time, but But I'd say a bunch more that we definitely needed, huh? On this 7th installment of the $10,000 video game collection season 2, we've gotten a lot of trades. Comment down below what your favorite trade so far has been, because I know that PS2 collection was definitely competed. But you gotta admit the value-wise here is just bonkers. Let's all take a moment to appreciate the power of the trade gravy train. Sonic Knuckles Chaotix, what do you think? Well, I think he's gonna say one thing, and that this collection so far is knuckle-tastic. Hey, we got words. Okay. Egg. I've seen an egg. Alien 3. Alien 3. Is that a good one? I don't know. Okay. Holy shit. Fuck. Oh, wow. What the hell?